Für dass das jetzt alles so einigermaßen passt von der Lautstärke. Ich mache die Musik mal auf jeden Fall noch ein bisschen runter. Wenn sich das nicht so einfach regeln lässt, scheinbar. Ja. Deutsch, Untertitel lassen wir an. Grafik einmal eben hochstellen hier. Sollte wahrscheinlich mit Maus sein. Okay, oh. 1, 2. Taschen. Karte, ja, okay. Option. 1 Taschenlampe, 2 Polaroid, 3 Mikrofon. Gut. Suicide of Rachel Foster. Damals, als es rauskam, ganz interessant aus. Für Nicole. Du bist die Tochter, von der jede Mutter träumt. Schön, klug und gerecht. Wir haben gemeinsam viel durchgestanden und ich weiß, dass die Dinge nicht immer einfach waren. Aber erinnere dich daran, was Dr. Franklin nach deiner Rede auf der Abschlussfeier gesagt hat. Wenn man sich einem Drachen entgegenstellt, muss man Schwert und Schild bereithalten. Manchmal muss man wissen, wann man sich vor dem Drachen zu verneigen hat. Für mich warst du mal eine Kämpfernatur, die angesichts der widrigsten Umstände mit den nötigen Waffen tapfer und heldenhaft in die Schlacht zieht. Wir haben nie darüber geredet, was mit deinem Vater passiert ist, aber nun ist es an der Zeit, dass ich dir ein paar Dinge erzähle, bevor diese Krankheit uns trennt. Oh, okay. Ja, wie man am Namen erkennt, es wird wohl wahrscheinlich nicht ganz so happy sein. Auch hier Leonard durchgestrichen und Your Father genannt, also gab es wohl so die ein oder andere Schwierigkeit. Wie geht nichts machen? Ah, doch, oh, doch. Können mit W bewegen. Ich werde einfach nur W gedrückt, okay. Die Affäre, die dein Vater vor 9 Jahren mit dieser jungen Frau hatte und ihr daraus resultierenden Selbstmord haben unsere Familie für immer zerbrochen. Okay. Ich kann mir vorstellen, was in diesem Moment durch den Kopf gegangen sein muss. Vater existiert für dich nicht mehr. Ich kann nur noch meiner Mutter vertrauen. Dass dein Vater unser Vertrauen irreparabel zerstört hat und dass sie das Richtige getan hat, indem sie sich von dieser Klippe warf. Ich war bei dir. Ich war immer bei dir. Du dir die Schulter beim ersten Spiel ausgekugelt hast, als du in der ersten Nacht geweint hast in deinem Zimmer, das dir fremd war, und als Duncan Forbes 1985 dem Weihnachtsmistelzweig geküsst hast. In deinem ersten Jahr im College gegen Abtreibung demonstriert hast. Okay. Duncan war ein guter Junge, aber auch wenn ich es dir nie gesagt habe, habe ich mir gleich gedacht, dass es da nicht viel gab, über das ihr reden konntet. Miteinander zu reden bildet die Grundlage einer jeden Beziehung. Wenn man nicht miteinander redet, entfernt man sich voneinander. So vieles bleibt ungesagt, wenn die Zeit knapp wird. Zuerst einmal tut es mir leid. Ich hätte nie geglaubt, dass das Gefühl von Zorn eines guten Christen würdig ist. Aber ich habe den Zorn benutzt. Benutzt, um den Schmerz zu ertragen. Ich möchte nicht, dass du dein Leben lebst, so wie ich es getan habe, Liebes. Ich möchte, dass du dich von der Vergangenheit ein für alle Mal lossagst. Deshalb will ich, dass du mir nun zuhörst. Verkaufe unser Hotel. Das Hotel gehörte meiner Familie und damit dir. Kehre dorthin zurück, Nicole. Ich habe einen Anwalt aus Helena, Mr. Jenkins, damit beauftragt, dir diesen Brief nach dem Tod deines Vaters auszuhändigen. Da werde ich schon lange fort sein. Sieh dich kurz um, unterschreibe den Vertrag und verkaufe jene Wände, die nichts als Zorn umschließen. Zahle deinen Studienkredit ab und überschreibe den Rest der Familie des Mädchens. Lass uns diese Geschichte ein für alle Mal beenden. Wir waren immer füreinander da. Ich wünschte, dass ich auch bei deiner Abschlussfeier dabei sein könnte, bei der Geburt meiner Enkel. Aber so ist es halt. Wir wissen nicht, wie viel Zeit uns noch bleibt. Widme deiner Zeit der Liebe. Es gibt nichts anderes, wofür es sich zu leben, zu kämpfen und zu sterben lohnt. Glaube mir, ich liebe dich mehr als alles andere. Deine Mutter, 24. Juni 1991. Okay. Dass nicht alles auf eine Seite schreibt, verstehe ich auch nicht, aber dramaturgische Sache schreibt. Check nur noch nicht, warum die Verantwortung, Belastung von Tod des Mädchens ihre Familie beziehen, wenn der Vater da doch. Der Papier. 98, schönen guten Morgen, hallo. Helena Nationalpark Montana. Ich weiß nicht, ob die Cam da im Weg ist.
Montana is amassing all the characteristics of an atypical storm. The bad turn is proving worse than expected, with above-average winds and snowfall, especially forecast for Helena National Forest Natural Reserve. The National Weather Service warns residents to follow all instructions given by local authorities and to avoid all unnecessary travel. Some concerned meteorologists are comparing it to the storm that hit Billings in 1955, with 42 inches of snow falling over a single night. Are we heading into the mother of all winters in Lewis and Clark County?
Jetzt die Frage. Cam an oder mache ich die Cam aus? Ich weiß nicht, ob es im Weg ist. Ich werde es auf jeden Fall mal eben kurz ein bisschen anpassen. Kraft pegel ich ein bisschen runter. Hoffe ich mal, eventuell jetzt ein bisschen angenehmer vom Spiel her ist.
It's all I remember from the night we departed 10 years ago.
Bin auf jeden Fall jetzt in dem Hotel angekommen. Schärfe, damit kann ich gut arbeiten. Da wird mir auch Gott sei Dank gar nicht schlecht von. Wird wahrscheinlich zum Spiel gehören, wa? Vollbild, ja, Bewegungsunschärfe kann ich nicht ausstellen, okay. Nichts mitmachen. Werkzeugkoffer. Ansehen. Okay, drehen kann ich ihn. Aber öffnen geht nicht. Stellen wir wieder weg. Immer so ein Problem in solchen Spielen, dass ich sehr viel Zeit damit verbringe, Sachen zu erforschen. Sachen genauer anzugucken. Und nichts zu übersehen. Armes Auto. Oh, Mama hat einen Beetle oder Käfer. Schon ein bisschen alt, ja komm. Ja, nee, wir gehen hier durch. Das soll erstmal.
The attorney said to check the office first. It should be just beyond the Mountain Museum at the end of the stairs to the main floor, if I remember right.
Sieht hübsch aus, finde ich. Wahrscheinlich der Anwalt, weil der weiß, dass wir hier sind, wa? Klingelt's doch, oder? So.
Thank you for calling. Please leave a message.
Ah.
911 emergency. How can I help you? What's your emergency? Hello? Can you hear me? What's your emergency?
Mr. McGrath, hi, it's Paulie from Century Telephone Company. I'm sorry to bother you, but as I told you last time, the company requires cutting off the telephone service to delinquent customers. I'm really sorry, Leonard, but my hands are tied. We have to go ahead. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Ihr pleite gegangen?
Yeah, Nicole, it's Jenkins, the attorney. The hotel chain that wants to take over your hotel has just dumped a mammoth holy Bible of documents on my desk that I need to check through. I have to personally go to the county land registry office before we meet. Listen, I know you didn't want to go to your father's funeral, but now the hotel is entirely your property. The law requires you to assess its condition before putting it on the market. It's very noble of your mother to want to repay that poor girl's family, Rachel. Not everyone would deprive themselves of such a sum. Anyway, it's up to you now. Get to it. I'll bring you a burger you Portland folks can only dream of. Oh, I left you some notes and a master key on the dining room table of your family's old apartment. Start your rounds from there. Give me a couple of hours. Don't run off, all right?
Okay. Was ein...
We should have hired a decent attorney from Portland, Mom, not this potato head. Come on, let's do this.
Also wir hatten einen Ruf in der Notrufzentrale drauf. Ohne Reaktion von unserer Seite aus, also von unserem Telefon scheinbar aus. Wir hatten einen Anruf, der uns verdeutlicht hat, dass wir die Rechnung nicht mehr bezahlt haben und wir vom Telefonnetz abgeklemmt werden. Und unser Anwalt hat sich gemeldet, der uns nachher was zu essen bringt. Verlagen. Bisher 83. Hier. Ausgefunden. Wissen wir das, wann wir da sind? Eine hübsche Maus. Oldschool. Ja. Ich will noch nirgendwo rein. Also das heißt aktuell einfach nur erstmal Story befolgen. Auf jeden Fall ist LTR 83, okay. Hier wurde hier wohl nichts mehr gemacht. Wollen wir die Karte aufrufen? Der Jenkins hat gesagt, dass er den Hausmeisterschlüssel in der Master Suite gibt. Die Master Suite. Etage. Master Suite. Okay. Wir befinden uns gerade bei den Offices. Oh, das wird lustig. Hier, dass das eine Treppe nach oben ist. Ach komm, das muss aber funktionieren, oder? Wir klingeln. Wir klingeln und ich kann nicht klingeln, Alter. Auf jeden Fall mal ein schönes, großes Hotel. Come to the beginning of your adventure. Werkzeugkoffer, die kann ich mir mal nur angucken. Aber machen kann ich damit noch nichts. Wir schneiden ein bisschen. Komm, wir gehen mal. Wir sehen schon ein paar Bilder. Hey, auf einer Straße. Schönen guten Tag. Oh, du bist ein alt. Ich habe auch keine Ahnung, was genau mich hier für ein, was für ein Spiel mich hier genau erwartet. Ich gehe aber mal jetzt erstmal von einer Art Adventure aus. Ja, eigentlich komplett spoilerfrei halten können bisher. Was ist das? 101. 2. Irgendwie ist das ja schon so ein bisschen spooky, ne, Alter? So ein verlassenes Hotel zu gehen. Der Zimmerservice war nicht so. Badezimmer. Hübsche Badewanne. Eine hübsche Badewanne. Ja, wenn man sie sauber macht. Ursprung macht Geräusche. Ein alter Kamm. Beuget. Das dürfte es ja rein theoretisch dann auch nicht mehr geben, oder? Ich weiß jetzt immer noch nicht, in welchem Jahr wir uns befinden, aber das sieht ja alles schon etwas alt aus. Alt über Badezimmer. Ordnung muss sein. World Music. New Wave Explosion. Cold with no barrier. Future, it's new color. Okay. Was ist das Street? Da sind wir. Eine Brille. Hier liegen viele Brillen. Sagen. Ui, Medikamente. Oh, ganz viele Medikamente. Ach, von ihrem Vater. Viel davon, ei. Geraucht hat er auch. Scheint die direkt vor uns zu haben. Klopapier. Viele Bücher hat er. Mathematische Physik. Der Schwede. Feuerzeug. Uns? Ich dachte, dass man sowas mitnehmen kann. Strom gibt. Doch noch nicht so alt. Das ist jetzt mal die dieser Raum hier scheinbar nicht. Kalkulation. Okay. Durchberechnet. Gar nichts mitnehmen hier. Noch mehr Bücher, überall Bücher. Werfen sie. Dürfte dann. Jeder hat sich viel mit Sternen und Weltall und so beschäftigt. Alter. Wie der aussieht, ey. Ja, irgendwas hat er auf jeden Fall mit Sternen. Ismus, okay. Riecht denn hier? Oh. Schlag.
God, everything's here exactly the same as when me and Mom left 10 years ago. It's so... Doesn't matter. Quick tour, nothing more, Nicole.
Alter Freund.
Victims in the last 3 days. The snow plows are ready, but we're waiting for the intensity of the snowfall to... There will be possible blackouts in the more isolated areas. Make sure your generators are in good condition with stockpiles of fuel. Instructions: refrain from going outside unless isolated ports return home.
This is the manager's key my mom wouldn't give me when I was little. Huh. I'll need a master key for the guest rooms, though.
X Cube. Ja, also man kann schon mal davon ausgehen, dass wir gleich auf jeden Fall vom Schneesturm eingeschlossen werden, wenn wir hier dann mal durch sind. Der einzige Raum, der ordentlich ist. Überall einfach nur Haufen von Büchern. Alright. Ja, ich kann jetzt einfach noch gar nichts aufheben, was irgendwie nützlich sein. Das heißt, so Sachen wie Feuerzeug und sowas muss ich dann später mitnehmen. Gerade wird das wohl alle noch nicht gebraucht. Soll der Schlüssel sein? Ich bin... Oh.
What is this, a joke? Hello?
Can you hear me? Is this Miss McGrath?
Wilson. McGrath was my father's.
This is Helena Federal Emergency Management Agency. My name is Irving Crawford. Mr. Jenkins told me you'd be arriving.
Mr. Jenkins is a very enterprising man.
Oh, I guess so. I wouldn't know.
I'm kidding.
Oh, right.
Any reason for your call, Irving from Federal... whatchamacallit?
I'm calling to assist you during your stay at the hotel.
What?
The timberline is old but sturdy. You'll enjoy your stay, and be safe, no problem. The furnace, wiring, it's all under control.
Oh, okay, enough.
What?
I don't know what Jenkins told you, but I have zero intention of staying here longer than, let's say, 20 minutes.
Oh. But the storm.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm leaving straight away.
Maybe you're not aware.
Thanks for everything. Irving, right?
Irving. Yeah. You...
Bye.
Sind aber auch ganz schön unhöflich. Checklist. Fertig.
This place is a real mess. Never thought to find anything like that.
Sinn. Fenster aufgegangen. Oh ja. Eieiei, der Wind. Boah.
Hello?
Hey, you still there, Irving?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm still here, Miss McGrath. I mean, Miss Wilson.
When you said this shack was sturdy...
Oh, that's what I was trying to tell you before. Around these parts, the weather...
How much time do I have to move?
The snow piles up pretty quick, and some parts over 3,000 feet are already icing over.
I gotta risk it.
You're not thinking of taking the car.
Wie wähle ich denn aus? Ah, okay, mit dem Rad.
Yeah?
Nicole, listen. If your car breaks down, we can't come get you. Not even with tanks.
Whatever happened to Miss Wilson?
Sorry about that. I just,
Nicole is fine. That said, thanks for everything. Again. Thanks.
Seriously, if you ended up out there with your car gone dead, with 12 inches of snow and 20 degrees below zero, your lungs would collapse in a few minutes.
I remember how things work in the mountains. Luck doesn't exist.
As a FEMA agent, I have to insist...
You know, you're not the first man.
To do what?
To try and stop me.
Hey, wait!
Bye.
Denn so
What can go
unhöflich.
wrong? I have a 1986 Dodge.
Ja. Oh, da ist das Problem.
I won't stay here a minute more. No way. The attorney, he'll take care of everything. Fuck all this.
Tell me you changed your mind.
You there?
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, right. It's a direct line.
I can't find my car keys. My fucking car keys. I left them on the seat.
You sure?
Think so. Maybe someone...
No. Listen. This office is about 12 miles from the hotel as the crow flies. It's 40 miles by road. There's nothing or no one in between, and that's not a good thing right now.
God damn it, I knew it.
Oh, maybe the keys are in your pocket.
Wow, that didn't even cross my mind.
Only trying to help.
Yeah, that was kind of bitchy.
No problem. The keys will turn up. The good news is that we have these new cell phones, that's what they call them. Radio doesn't reach out there. I bypass the signal to create a direct line through a shortwave sequencer. It's like a two-way radio station that's always open.
This place. I vowed to never come back.
Listen, I might only be a voice, but remember I'm here for you. If you need me, just call. Seriously.
Ugh. Fine.
Talk to me.
I can't open the garage door. It's a conspiracy, damn it.
Stuff freezes up with the cold.
I have to get out of here. I'm not sure you get it. Look. I left this place 10 years ago. I had no idea I would have to come back here, let alone stay a night.
Nicole, I know your story. Everyone in the valley knows it. Your father, Rachel.
I haven't heard that name since I left.
I didn't want to be out of line.
Don't mention the past.
Okay.
Nun? Keine Checkliste, das heißt, ich suche jetzt die Schlüssel, oder was?
Hey, found anything useful?
No. No keys. No garage door. I can't get out of here without freezing. Christ.
It's probably only for a night. The conditions might get better tomorrow.
They might?
Look, I'll be on duty all day. Call me when you want. Even just to talk.
Okay. Oh, thanks, Irving.
Just
doch mal.
doing my job. Nicole,
Bisschen höflicher.
Yeah.
If I may,
What?
I'd like to give you some advice.
If it comes with the job.
You're safe up there. Just relax. It'll be fine. Okay. Later.
I can't believe it. I'm stuck. Shit.
20. Okay. Tag 1. Hier.
Hello?
So.
You still there?
Is that a joke?
Yeah.
Well, you're improving. What's up?
Oh, nothing. I mean, just wanted to say, you got everything you need to have a smooth night. But you should take a look at the main power system. You know, no one's been up there since...
Leonard's death.
5 days might not seem like much, but the timber line has an age.
I don't know. When I lived here, I was only a kid. I can barely find the bathroom.
Well, that's a good start.
Like, at least I won't wet myself?
No, I didn't mean...
Don't blush, kid. I was just kidding.
Oh, I just...
I'll call if I need you.
Okay, was mir jetzt gerade mal ersten Mal durchgucken nicht aufgefallen ist, das handgeschrieben, was hier steht. And see your smile, honey. Kann ich nicht lächeln sehen oder kann ein Lächeln nicht sehen. Heute sah ich Rachel. Da ist Licht überall. Rachel möchte ihre Sprachtherapien. Ich hab dich gehört, Rachel. Du warst direkt hinter mir. Rachel sagt, fühlt sich alleine. Liebe dich, Rachel. Ich kriege gerade Gänsehaut und das könnte eventuell ein ungünstiges Zeichen sein. Das wird nicht einfach nur irgendein Easy Adventure Krams.
It's me again, obviously. I could really use a shower.
Sure, you'll just need to turn on the furnace for the hot water.
Oh, my mom never wanted me to go down there, but I loved that place. Full of little spiders.
A real country bumpkin.
Oh, I was a pest. Now, I think I even forgot how to get there. I forgot almost everything about this hotel. Funny, right?
People forget what hurts, I think.
Never enough, Irving. Never enough.
Yeah. Well, furnaces are always in the basement. You won't have trouble finding it.
Is there something else I should know, like, to survive?
Well, don't expect a 5-star menu.
Oh, really?
You could survive for months with what's in the pantry.
Let me guess. Canned beans, right?
Bean soup, baked beans, potatoes and beans, bean broth.
Starving suddenly seems like an acceptable option.
Nur als die Brennöfen. Für heißes Wasser. Wie oft rufst du den Typen denn an, Alter?
Are you at the furnace?
He's waiting for me. He's down there.
What? Who?
Old farting ghost.
Wait, what did you say? Old farting...
I used to hide down there with hotel guest kids and wait for old farting ghost to come and get us.
Farting... the furnace?
Yeah. When Leonard found out, he almost choked laughing.
Your father laughed about stuff like that?
Yeah. Well, that's long gone.
Weiß ja nicht, ob sich Papa Leonard komischen Sachen beschäftigt hat. Laundry, die Wäscherei. Ja. Ofen. Hydraulikpumpe. Immer da rein tun. Bild, ja gucken. So, jetzt bei den Öfen. Los. Ja?
How's it going?
It looks real complicated.
Furnaces are all the same. Can you see the control panel?
I guess?
What does the pressure gauge read?
Huh?
The thing that looks like a clock.
Looks like 220?
Oh.
I don't like the sound of oh.
It should be more like 210 psi. Pressure's building.
You saying I have a choice between freezing or blowing up?
No. Push the green button. It's the starter.
Old farting ghost, you rank spirit! Wake up!
Huh?
Nothing, just talking to an old friend.
Nicht gut. Aus den Rotz.
And here he is, in tip-top shape, I'd say.
You were right. The furnace is haunted. Now you've got hot water.
You have no idea
Die
how
machen sich so
grateful
lustig
I
über
am.
Geistern.
Just
Oh
doing my
nee, lass
job.
es kein Horror-Scheiß sein, Alter. Bitte lass es kein Horror sein, Alter. Ach nee, ey.
Give me some good news.
Just letting you know that the rooms will heat up before the hallways.
I just want to go to bed.
Did you find a room you feel comfortable in?
Yeah, my old room. It's exactly like I left it. Leonard cleaned it, but he didn't touch a thing.
Same as you left it.
Exactly.
How does that make you feel?
They teach psych classes at FEMA.
Well, just being nice.
It's endearing. But I'm not 16 anymore.
There's lots of other rooms in the hotel.
No, I think I'll sleep just fine.
Okay. Irving Crawford, FEMA.
Hey,
Hey!
listen, I just wanted to say, if I came across as obnoxious,
No problemo. I get it.
it almost feels like I'm getting used to being here again. Whatever. Forget it, I'm beat, and I'm rambling.
No, from the rumors that went around the valley about when you left the hotel, and all that rush, well...
Right, I forgot. The Wilsonian mythology.
Sorta.
Now I'm just gonna chill in my room with the posters of my favorite bands, playing my old bass, totally unplugged.
You play the bass?
I suck. I wanted to thank you. Knowing that I'm not alone here is a huge deal.
Yeah, well, thank you for, listening and not freezing to death in your car.
So I owe you my life then. Wow.
It's just...
Your job. I know. Night.
Night.
Er hat auch alles angemacht, um duschen zu gehen, Alter. Will ich nichts zu sehen, oder? Im Zimmer eingeschlafen, Mann. Warum wollte ich denn jetzt hier, Alter? Hübsch. Ah, selbstverständlich.
Morning.
Good morning, Nicole. Get any sleep?
I slept like a rock. I forgot my bed was so comfy. So, any news?
What?
Is the situation on the roads any better?
Just, give me a sec to get it together. Maybe I need some coffee. I didn't get any shut-eye last night, and...
Wait, you didn't sleep? Like, at all?
I thought you might need something, and...
But you didn't go home? Because of me?
I'm a workaholic. So, meteorologists are predicting a peak real soon, probably tonight. You can't move, not just yet. In theory, what do you want to do?
I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat first, then I'll think about it.
It's time for you to take a tour of the pantry.
Yeah, I need to get something in my stomach or I won't make it out of here alive.
You'll be forever grateful for baked beans.
Also runter in die Vorratskammer. Warum kann ich das? This is schon Storage down. Ja. Schauen wir mal, wa? Warte die ganze Zeit drauf, dass irgendwas passt. Alter, und sie ruft die ganze Zeit an, Alter.
How long has it been since someone's inspected the pantry?
Inspected? You mean stocked?
I'd just like to know if I should choose between malnutrition and food poisoning.
There'll be tons of things to eat. Oh, definitely no mice or roaches. Pretty sure about that.
When I was growing up, I used to love chasing mice. Now they're gonna chase me.
You'll see. There's nothing to worry about.
Dining room. Unten richtig, na klar. Laundry, Boiler Room, Garage, Electric. Erstmal ein so. Bei Geräuschkulisse her und so was, ne? Finde ich ja ganz hübsch, aber ewige Rumtelefon geht mir auf den Pinsel, ey. War noch die ganzen Vorräte drin. Habe. Hier. Hä? Sagte, dass es in der Vorratskammer oder im Kühlraum Bohnen gibt.
There's some food, but it looks moldy.
Weird. I didn't expect that. There's a freezer. Take a look there.
Okay.
Der selbstständig, wie es scheint. Jetzt gerade in die Kitchen. Raus und liegt. Ich hab's doch gewusst, Alter.
Hey, you kidding?
kennen? Nee. Los, Alter. Hä?
Oh, I almost forgot. There might be a problem with the fridge door. Just make sure it
Are
doesn't
you
close.
fucking with me?
No. Wait, what did I say?
It would have been more useful to know that before I got locked in.
Oh, holy shit, I'm a freaking space cadet.
Yeah, I could have died in there.
Wochen? Welle. Stell eine Dose in die Mikrowelle, Alter. Du bist auch schlau, wa? Lieber in Sicherheit, ey.
Uh-huh.
Sorry to interrupt your continental breakfast. I got a hold of Mr. Jenkins, the attorney.
I'm only taking good news today. Otherwise, let me eat. Up to you.
Thought you'd like to know.
Oh, come on.
He called 911 after just a mile.
Well, I might as well finish the inspection. I can do it without Jenkins.
He told me to give you a message. Here it is. He says to... This is a swear word, and you don't need to hear it. Nicole. At this point, start assessing the general conditions of the hotel on your own. Jot down what you want to keep. I recommend you start with the second floor. It's surely the most damaged.
Please, only call me if you've got good news.
Also den zweiten Stock inspizieren. Wollen wir doch mal losgehen, wa? Der zweite Stock ist ja der mit den Zimmern. Ich wundere mich aktuell, dass ich mit der Orientierung so einigermaßen klarkomme. Das ist ja bei mir eigentlich so der Fall. Ja. Der seid hier waren wir noch nicht. Ja, Kleber und zugeschraubt. Zimmer 117, okay. Weiterräumen. Geräusche zu hören, Alter. Hey, I left you the dynamo flashlight. You have to work a little to make light happen. Taschenlampe. Kann ich die denn aber nicht nehmen, Alter? Ich weiß, dass ich auf jeden Fall brauche. Ich habe die Steuerung vorhin. Okay, hier ist einiges abgedeckt. Ah, hier sieht es tatsächlich nicht mehr ganz so hübsch aus.
There's some serious water stains on the second floor.
That floor is pretty run down. There's some windows missing and water damage, too.
Yeah.
Genau, das habe ich gerade gesagt. Hat irgendwas.
From what I can see, I can't rule out serious damage.
Refurbishment was scheduled, but they never finished.
Checklist. Problems with electronics heating, stink and noise in the walls. Rats. Office. Okay. Mal Kontrolle, die gelaufen ist. Leute, nee, nicht so ein Spiel, Alter. Gott. Und Alter. Nein, das ist kein gutes Spiel. Das ist für mich ein schlechtes Spiel, glaube ich. Kostenplan abgelehnt. Fast 1 Million. Oh Gott, fast 1 Million, um das hier alle zu reparieren, oder was? Versiegelte Tür haben wir hier auch.
Here I am. What's up?
The hallway on the second floor is cut off. The door to the west wing is locked.
Your father started renovations, but he didn't get the bank loan and had to stop.
Leonard's attic is at the end of the hallway. His man cave.
Does that mean something to you?
I tried so hard to forget about that room for years.
Anyway, the west wing is pretty run down after all this time with no windows. Hello? You there?
You always have an answer to everything.
What do you mean?
Tell me something. What are you hiding from me?
I don't understand, Nicole.
You know how to turn on the furnace. You know where to find food, and that the fridge door is busted. You know my family's story and the hotel's.
It's up to FEMA to deliver the supplies to isolated places like the Timberline. I've been up there with the truck every month since I've been on duty. Is something wrong?
How should I have known that, huh?
I don't know. I don't know what you know and what you don't know. What difference does it make?
None.
I'm sorry if I upset you.
No one can upset me. I better keep doing the inspection.
Leute, das ist gerade nicht gut.
Yeah? Hello? Who is this? Who the hell are you?
Rachel is still there. Don't sell the hotel.
Is this a joke? Who is this?
Don't do anything stupid.
You're gonna pay for this lame-ass joke. I have a phone, a cell phone. I'm talking with FEMA, and I'm gonna get them to call the sheriff.
Okay, ich bin raus. Oh nein, Alter, Leute. Das wird nicht gut, ey. Das wird gar nicht gut. Das wird nicht gut. Oh, Mutti, ey. Hier auschecken, woher die Geräusche kommen. Ja, hallo.
You pissed at me?
I don't have time to rehash my past with you. I've got a different problem. Someone just called the hotel.
What? Who?
Who gets their kicks out of crank calling me?
Well, your word gets around pretty fast. What did they say?
They said, Rachel is alive. Don't sell the hotel.
Idiot.
There's something else that doesn't make sense. The phone lines are down. Leonard stopped paying the bill months ago.
I'll ask someone to run a check.
I didn't know FEMA had FBI authority.
Around these parts, time passes in a different way. Some stories seem like they've been forgotten, but actually they just sink down.
Sink down?
Like tea leaves in a cup.
What do you mean? Sounds creepy.
That girl's death. Rachel. It was the result of painful events, and now it's someone's obsession.
You talking about anyone in particular?
Well, her death ruined two families that everyone looked up to. Yours and Rachel's. Your father, McGrath, the genius astrophysicist, and Rachel's father, the upstanding Reverend Foster, known all over the county. Not something easy to forget around here.
You know what I think? They can go get fucked, every one of them. I know what we went through. No one else. Fuck them.
Dass du so entspannt bist, Mädel, Alter. Aufgabe, ne. Ach, okay. Das war Tag 2. Leute, das wird alle nicht gut, Mann. Das wird echt nicht gut. Ich hab jetzt schon Gänsehaut, Alter. Mann, ey. Solche Spiele bin ich nicht gemacht, ey. Psychischen Stress.
Hey, cutie pie.
Daddy?
Hä?
Nicole, it's Irving.
Oh, sorry. I must have fallen asleep. I haven't slept like that since I was a kid.
You had a tough day yesterday.
I think I had a dream.
About?
Leonard, maybe.
Okay, I need you to pay attention, though.
Should I worry?
The storm brought down some power lines. There are blackouts all over.
Oh, I wonder why that doesn't surprise me.
The electricity generator could go bust. I don't like the idea of you up there on your own in the dark. We need to do something.
My electrical know-how is slightly limited.
It's okay. I can guide you to the emergency generator. If we activate it, you'll be self-sufficient.
Too easy. Where's the hitch?
There are two ways of getting to the circuit breaker. Straight through the garage's side door, or from the floor you're on.
But...
The garage side door is stuck. You'll have to pass through the crawl space along the entire building and climb down from your floor. If the power goes out, you'll be completely in the dark.
all right. What do I have to do?
Check the closet in your father's apartment and see if he left anything you can use for lighting.
On my way.
Beispiel Streichhölzer. Und jetzt können wir auch die Polaroid nehmen.
Any news?
I found a Polaroid.
Family photo? Anything important?
No, I mean a camera. Looks like it works.
You want to take a photo of the generator?
No, you moron. I was thinking of using the flash for lighting.
Oh, smart. You can try.
I wonder who this belonged to. Leonard, maybe?
Some client probably left it. You can't imagine what people leave in hotels.
Oh, I could tell you about the rubber friend that Mr. Rochford's widow left here in '82. Mayor Lyndon's kids and I used it as a miniature Indian totem pole for the whole summer. It was a huge scandal.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, yep.
Anyway, the Polaroid's better than nothing. The light from the flash could come in handy.
Oh, look at that! I thought I lost you that time the Thompson girl came to play. Leonard must have found you someplace. The key's missing. Well, maybe better that way.
What about Streichhölzer? Ich will keine Streichhölzer mit, Mann. Oder vibriert, Alter. Das ist nicht gut. Zwischendecke vom Personalbereich im ersten treten muss.
Hey. Okay, almost there. I think the lights are getting worse.
You need to move fast. On the same floor of your apartment, in the staff area, there's a small storeroom. Your father asked us several times to fix the lock. Fingers crossed, it's still broken. That's where the access to the crawl space is.
The crawl space. I'd totally forgotten that.
Remember where to go?
No, but I do remember the panels were really hard to open. I wasn't allowed to go in there. What happens when I get to the closet?
You'll have to go down to the breaker box and switch it on.
All right. Doesn't sound like rocket science.
Hurry up, please.
You suck at reassuring people.
Ja. Weil ich im ersten treten muss. Personalbereich ist hier vorne. Führt zur Zwischendecke. Okay.
I found the crawl space, and also a dynamo flashlight.
Know how to use it?
I think I just have to push the lever continuously.
Is everything okay?
I don't remember the crawl space to be so narrow when the technicians went inside.
Maybe you gained weight.
It's called growing up, idiot.
Und die Kontrolle abstöpseln. Ah.
Shit.
What's wrong?
Your prophecy came true. The power went out. It's completely dark. Pitch black.
Okay, stay calm. Can you see the bundle of cables above your head? Anyway, there should be some cables along the...
Yeah, I know what a bundle is.
Okay, easy does it. All you need to do is follow them and you'll get to the generator room. Don't go any other way, otherwise, who knows where you'll end up.
Perfect. I got the flashlight, sorta. I got my breadcrumb trail, more like my cable trail, whatever. I can do it.
All right, yep, easy.
Does it?
Jetzt, sonst rufst du den Typen auch immer wieder an. Jetzt rufst du ihn mal an? Das stimmt im Not. Ich sollte das überprüfen wird. Sollen die nicht stimmen? Red Doll. Lippenstift mitnehmen.
What's up?
Hi. I want to ask you something.
Okay, go ahead.
How long has the hotel been closed?
About 4 years. Yeah, from 89.
I mean, did anyone think about doing a thorough clean of the basement?
Don't know, probably pretty rushed. Why?
I found something.
Another Polaroid?
A lipstick.
Huh.
Doesn't that seem weird?
It's a lipstick?
You don't get it. It looks really old. I remember this brand. The girls at school used it. Weird.
What?
It didn't dry out. I could even use it now. It's perfect.
I'm afraid I don't get it.
Irving, this brand doesn't exist anymore. It's been, I don't know, 9 or 10 years. Strange someone should wait 10 years to open a lipstick just to use it, don't you think?
Why are you telling me this, Nicole? You want to get pretty there with the generator?
Cut the crap. A lipstick here is totally out of place.
Nicole, it's just another one of those things customers forget.
Well,
In dem Raum? Nein.
you're probably right.
Ja, Leute, ey. So auf Spannung, ne? Gut, ey.
Reporting is ordered, sir.
You awake?
Sorta. You forget your coffee?
For once, I don't need it. I gotta talk to you about something.
Okay.
What is rich? Chuck the entire bill. Oh, the prison told us today. Got like a huge weight heavy on souls, tight knit community, and after the tragedy hit, struck pretty hard. Just want everyone to know that you're not alone and you can always find a family in the Helena Heights. Years old Rachel found dead. 60. Das wäre die Freundin von ihrem Vater hier gewesen. Jeff McDonald's, it's suicide. Last word. Body of Rachel, out of the pastor Solomon Foster, found just late in the week in Sheep Mountain County. It is confirmed she jumped from 90 feet pitch over. Found a ladder with clear intent to put an end to her. Sheriff. After the events, Line Hotel vanishing, we well, Rachel was a kind and truly good girl, said Matt Lawrence Foster. She wouldn't commit a sin like suicide. She must have been armed by the sense of guilt. Go an affair between the teenager and Leonard Macbeth, the Line Hotel's own former professor of astrophysics, was exposed. Great scandal all over the county. The family was in mourning and asked for respect. Celibate. Confirms she was 9 weeks pregnant. Shit, Rachel was 9 weeks pregnant. Doc Brown confirmed to the Daily. She wasn't engaged with anyone. Pastor Foster affirmed that he did not notice any strange behaviors in Rachel. There's nothing more to say, the MD. Rachel became close to Leonard McGrath during the last month as she spent several hours at the Line Hotel in order to correct her dyslexia. Dyslexia? Was denn Dyslexia? The romantic liaison between the 49-year-old professor and the teenager has been a secret until McGrath's wife, Claire Wilson. Lesebetrug. Eventually fleeing from the hotel with the couple's daughter, Nicole, a week. Body, sheep. Hotel. Ferguson, I saw Rachel in the Timberline Hotel. What? 29-year-old girl from Great Falls claims she saw Rachel Foster, her schoolmate, suicidal in 1981. Corridor at the oh nein, ey, komm. Ach Leute, echt? First floor of the Timberline Hotel, but she ran away without saying nothing. Appeared to the Daily reporters that she tried to approach her. She went away. She also added, "Know how it's possible." Just the last episode, the most famous love and death story in the county. Rachel committed suicide after her affair with Leonard McGrath, 30 years older than the teenager, exposed to the public. We tried to speak with Rachel's father, Shepard Foster, but he refused. Someone says that the young girl is still alive. Creepy. Follow our monthly update to find out more about the story. Nicht vergessen. Still here. Das ist Rachel Foster, hübsch. Foster. That's book.
Here I am.
You didn't tell me you knew Leonard.
I thought we'd been through that.
Let me finish. I spent the night going through his stuff, and I want to know what you think.
About what?
You obviously know more about this place than I do. About what went on here, since I left at least.
What do you mean, you went through his stuff? What are you looking for?
Someone calls me and says Rachel is alive. Then a lipstick appears out of nowhere. It feels like something weird's going on.
Rachel is dead.
That's what everyone says. But maybe the story deserves a second pass. There are too many gray areas.
Look, the storm is dying down. You'll be able to leave soon and go back to your life. And you can forget about the whole thing, like you did 10 years ago. What do you care about this old business? It's not worth losing sleep over just to play detective.
I'm not busy at the moment. I want to follow my instinct. I haven't done it in so long, and it feels like things don't add up here.
Okay, let me hear what you're thinking.
If there's one thing Leonard taught me, it's that you gotta listen to what's buzzing in your head. First, it might just be a confusing noise, but if you connect the dots, then it starts making sense. And right now, I've got a beehive in my head.
All right, let's go hunt some bees then.
Das heißt, wir gehen aber nicht mehr in den ersten Stock. Gesprungen. Abschiedsbrief. Wir haben nun mal schon alles geguckt.
In this article from a couple years back, there's a statement by some girl who affirms she saw Rachel in a hallway at the Timberline.
Who's this girl?
A classmate, Glenda Ferguson. I tore out the page. I think the magazine was MT Woman.
Nicole, that's a gossip magazine. They would sell their mother, even their cousins and nephews, just for a bunch of new readers.
But she was a classmate. She couldn't have been wrong.
Rachel fell 90 feet into a void. She can't be alive.
I thought I was the skeptical one here. So, listen to this. Graphologists doubt the authenticity of the suicide note left by the girl.
Who said that?
An investigative journalist. The article came out a year after her death.
You think it's a setup?
Perhaps.
Okay, I'll hear you out.
I found a copy of the local paper, dated December 29th, 1981, the day that the body was discovered. According to the forensics report, Rachel had been dead for days. She was 9 weeks pregnant.
Yeah, that was the official version.
You know, I can't stop thinking about Rachel's father.
Reverend Foster. He was a very strict man. Harsh, even for pastor standards.
He and Leonard spent hours debating the nature of reality, the universe, and God.
Well, opposites often attract.
Do you ever see him?
Rarely. He gives a service once in a while.
Back in the day, I thought he was a kind of reptilian with a human skin suit.
His daughter's death destroyed his ego. His faith made him even more cynical and lonely than he already was.
I can remember him demanding total perfection from Rachel. That was insane.
You don't think he could have harmed his daughter?
Hey, no. But even Reverend Foster is a player we shouldn't underestimate in this story. Just saying.
Right.
Ich rufe dich nochmal an. Wir haben noch 2 Sachen offen. Aber das ist echt ungünstig gelöst.
Remember the lipstick I found downstairs?
Yep, you made a big deal about it.
It doesn't smell.
Should it?
After they've been open for a while, lipsticks smell really bad.
maybe there's been other women. I mean,
Yeah, sure. Leonard ruined his life over a 16-year-old, became a recluse, lost everything, and in the meantime, he supposedly had another lover, maybe even two.
could the cold have preserved it?
Possibly.
Anything else?
Ran.
Hey, I found a book in Leonard's things. It's a collection of poetry, but it's got notes written in it.
Did your father write them? What do they say?
Dates, notes, thoughts. Listen to this. Today I saw Rachel. Or Rachel is sad. Or Rachel says she feels alone.
He kept a diary about her.
But the book was printed 8 years after Rachel's death.
Do you mean it's like he was talking with Rachel after she died?
As if he saw her.
Well, I mean, there must be an explanation.
Of course, there's an explanation for everything, and we've got to find it.
Okay, I'd say that's enough.
Yeah, that's enough for tonight. Today, or what the hell time is it?
You think there's a lot to dig up in this old story?
Maybe, maybe not. Until I know exactly what happened. Any objections?
You don't need my approval.
Good job. You're getting the hang of it.
But sometimes it's better to leave the skeletons in the closet. Once they come out, you never know what they'll have to say.
It's a risk I already considered. I can handle it.
Hard-headed like your father. Trust me, at least on this one thing. Go to bed. You need it.
Agent Crawford, this bit of advice. I'll follow it to the T.
Hey, cutie pie. How are you?
Daddy? Daddy, is that you? Where are you? I can't see you.
You came back in the end. It's like the inescapability of a celestial body's revolution. We can't help but follow certain stars' brightness, even if those stars have died millions of years ago.
Daddy, I missed you so much.
Their light is alive, and it reaches us. And those stars are alive and dead at the same time.
Rüdinger.
What are you trying to say? I don't understand. I can't see you, Daddy.
Listen, sweet pea. My sweetheart. Listen to my voice. It's important.
I can't see you. Where are you? Where are you?
You know how much I love you.
I know, Daddy. I've always known it. I love you too. Say it again, please.
I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Rachel. 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 Rachel.
Hey, irgendwie. Das könnte wie werden, das den Kopf zerscheppert. Löffel hier.
Morning.
Moin.
Am I interrupting?
I was eating steak and potatoes, cheesecake, strawberry shake, and a frothy cappuccino, Italian style.
So the usual frozen beans.
Sharp as a tack, as always, Agent.
I did find something. Some tapes that were found in the main office. In truth, I shouldn't even have taken them.
Oh, so what'd you find, Billy the Kid?
Well, I don't think it's anything useful.
Wait, where did I put them?
What?
The pliers, so I can pry the words out of your mouth.
Oh, sure. Okay. It's VHS of the behind the scenes of a TV broadcast, but it's all bullshit just to attract an audience. Trust me that...
Jesus, you can be really long-winded.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. They're tapes about haunted hotels, weird and mysterious stories, stuff kids like. With these guys who call themselves ghost hunters.
Ghost hunters? Did they hear about the old farting ghost?
I'm not sure, but they went on a tour of old buildings in the county, and they stopped by the timberline, too.
Whatever, let me hear it.
Okay, but I'm warning you, it's kinda... well, listen for yourself.
Okay, the lights look good. How about the headphones?
Don't know, there's like a buzzing noise. Listen.
Yeah, true. Well, the German ones were better.
We are about to enter a nightmare hotel. A place full of deceit and secrecy where terrible lies were played out. Nah, I didn't like that. I'll do it again later. Oh, the room with the fireplace isn't bad.
Okay.
Spare me the kitchen. I wouldn't know what the hell to say.
Fireplace okay, kitchen no. Stan, where'd you leave all the gear? Room 1. I stuck a piece of tape on the door. I didn't get that. What room? I got a buzz in the headset. Damn microphones. 117.
Danny, what's that stuff in camera? It's giving off a glare and burns out the frame. I told you no tricks.
What tricks? I didn't use anything.
Stop fucking around, Danny.
I told you I didn't rig anything. I saw it too. It's a mirror, isn't it?
Huh?
It looked like the reflection on a mirror.
What'd you smoke this morning?
What the fuck are you two up to? Cut the crap. You freaking me. Holy shit. There it is. There it is.
Where?
I saw it. It's just up there. It's like a light, like a door that opens. I swear.
Stop touching me or you'll give me a heart attack.
What are you talking about? I'm like over here.
Fuck, I felt someone touch me. Are you kidding?
That's it?
Yep, the tape's damaged. Too damp.
Well, I'd say fucking typical.
How ladylike.
What happened in the end with the TV show?
Never aired. Some say they ran off, ditching everything there.
Yeah, but they mention a room on the tape. I'd like to take a look.
It's, 117, I think.
117, yeah.
Mit dem grünen Klebeband und dazu
Same floor as my
geschraubte.
apartment.
Oh. Gehen wir mal, wa? Ist die Scheiße hier offen, Alter. Wenn nicht wohl noch ein Durchgang? Ich will da nicht rumgehen. Hello? Zwölf, hä? Xylophon. Ah.
Hey?
I found the room.
But...
Someone barricaded it with an L bracket.
do what they do in movies. Bust through the door with your shoulder.
Real funny. I need a screwdriver. I think I saw one around somewhere, but I don't remember where.
Probably in the basement.
Seems to me I've seen one in the garage. Or was it the generator room? I'll let you know.
Und in der Garage, wo ich den Lippenstift hergeholt habe. Oh ne.
Hey, found the screwdriver?
No. I keep thinking about those guys, the ghost hunters. You sure it was an act? It sounded so natural.
Awesome actors, I'll give them that.
I can't stand the idea that my family problems might end up on cable or some tourist guide.
Fortunately, it seems that won't happen. They hightailed it out of there. God only knows why.
Don't tell me you believe in ghosts or some bullshit like that.
Well, I'm not superstitious, but if someone believes that a black cat is bad luck, then you also have to believe that something else is good luck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Prayer, for example.
You're saying prayer brings good luck? I doubt Reverend Foster would agree.
A screwdriver.
I'm out of here.
Klingelt denn hier? Aufhört zu klingeln? Okay. Wieder.
I can still hear that guy telling me Rachel's alive.
If he calls back, go into special protocol mode.
Which is?
Trying to sell him a vacuum cleaner.
Why did I even ask?
Oh Gott, die Tür fliegt gleich von alleine zu. Ich kann sie nicht zumachen.
Down yet?
Quit playing dumbass jokes. What does that guy do all day?
Who, you mean the owner? Leonard the freak?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. He's always locked up in the attic. You can hear him pacing up and down.
Well, better for us. We've got the whole hotel to do whatever we want.
Shut up a sec. There's that noise again in the headphones. Sounds like someone was talking to themselves.
I think you're smoking the good stuff. Like Indian stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, jerk off. Did you see his face? He's missing a couple screws.
Sounds like a woman's voice. A girl.
What the? I'll bet living alone in a place like this all winter, he can't help but go nuts.
So depressing.
Danny, did you get rid of the interference? Fuck, I pay you to do your job, not jerk around. Fuck off, Stan. What do you think I'm doing? It's a mess here. Nothing's working. There's voices. Listen, Danny, cut the crap. I'm gonna go have a cig, and if you don't figure it out by the time I'm done... What the fuck are you doing? I saw something! Wait, you're not taping.
No, I mean, for real!
What? What the...
Someone's here, I'm telling you!
What do you guys say? Looks more like a... oh my...
Oh my god!
Oh!
It moves! Oh god!
Yeah, I'm telling you!
Shut it now!
I can't find the keys!
Oh god, this place is
Where?
keys!
Keys! Hold
There
on!
it is!
The light! The light! The light!
Fuck!
Go! 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 Fucking go! Get out! Get out!
Jetzt hoch und die Tür fliegt auch zu, Wette. Will er gar nicht. Okay. Dass man das sehen kann. Alter, ich habe überall Gänsehaut, Alter. Das jetzt schon. Jetzt möchtest du keinen anrufen, oder was? Jetzt sieht auf jeden Fall nicht englisch aus. War ziemlich viele Zigaretten zu finden. Zimmer. Weglegen. Das ist nicht Teil genug. Zur Tür gehe, fliegt die zu, Alter. Gott. Ohren zu.
For fuck.
Bitte, ohne Scheiß, ich kann das. Nee. Das ist gerade. Auf jeden Fall nicht gut, ey. Ich habe gerade so harte Gänsehaut, Alter. Ich habe sogar harte Nippel gekriegt, Alter.
Say, Curving.
Oh, what did I do?
He gave me a heart attack.
Sorry, I'll warn you with a carrier pigeon next time.
What?
I'm just curious to know what you found in that room.
Well, you should be. You're never gonna believe it.
Gefühl.
Here I am.
You still there?
Where else should I be?
Home?
I wouldn't miss Nicole's amazing adventures in the remote mountains for anything.
Irving, don't tell me you're staying on just for me. Go. I promise not to get into any trouble for the rest of the night.
I already told you. I'm sticking around till you get closure.
Thanks. You always do that?
Do what?
Worry about every desperate stranger that knocks on your door.
You're no stranger.
But I don't get it.
You've been a part of this place since you were born. You belong here.
Well, I thought I left all this behind. Maybe I still have a ways to go. To be free?
You're making
Hat sie einen
progress.
Weihnachtsbaum?
2 days ago, you would have skinned me alive if I'd called you a country bumpkin.
What tells you I'm not sharpening my knives this very minute?
It's good we're just talking on the phone, then.
Listen, is this contraption really a phone? It feels like a walkie-talkie / defibrillator.
It's a real phone, and trust me, in a few years, everybody'll have one.
You think? It's easier for me to believe in ghosts than to imagine people being hounded by a phone when they're out and about.
I'm
Verdammt.
grateful for it. I wouldn't have met you without it.
Well, I'm glad you're here. Yep, I probably would never have said that either 2 days ago.
Maybe, once this whole thing is over, we could,
We?
me, you, us?
We'll see. It's sure gonna feel weird not to talk to you at least once a day.
Same. Oh, hold on a sec. Don't go anywhere, okay?
Huh? Oh, okay.
You have a good night too, Miss Flattery. Merry Christmas.
Good night, hon!
Here I am.
To be honest, I never thought I'd spend Christmas like this. Sorry, I was going off on another flashback about the life of Nicole Wilson.
Selber Tschüss gesagt.
Christmas Eve is the right time to reminisce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dem du traue ich auch nicht so ganz.
Yeah. That's what there was, in the end. there was like a strange kind of warmth. Then it all ended. Christmas of '80. Me and my mom were at my aunt's house in Billings, and Leonard was here on his own. While I was pretending that I liked my aunt's sweater, he and she were...
Nicole.
They...
Hey.
And a year later, she killed herself. And what she was carrying, too.
Don't be like that.
There you have it. These are my memories, and, Hey, did you hear that?
No. What are you talking about?
Like a clinking.
No. I don't hear anything.
Sorry, I want to check.
Okay.
Boah, ich habe gerade Gänsehaut gekriegt, weil ich dachte, wie kommt das dahin, aber... Weg.
Yeah.
I was thinking about earlier when I said I was happy to have met you.
Uh-huh.
I was trying to figure out how to tell you. I feel real close to you, Nikki. God, I hear myself talk. I sound like an idiot.
Irving, I don't know what you're trying to say, but right now, I'm dealing with something else.
I want to be there to help you. I'm just a useless voice on the mic.
Believe me, right now, I would also like a little bit more presence.
You know, people get close in lots of ways.
Please, shh, a sec. I'm trying to listen to this noise.
All right, I get that I might be overdoing it. Sorry, I'm a klutz, and sometimes it's...
Irving, please, shut up. Thanks. Listen, we'll get back to this, but let me figure this out. Where is this sound coming from?
I don't hear anything. Anyway, later.
Ich hab Gänsehaut bis ins Gesicht, Mann.
Found anything?
I can't hear that sound anymore.
It's easy to freak out when you're on your own up there.
Maybe you're right. Who knows, but it seemed so similar to how I remember it.
Hey, don't think about it anymore. If it comes back, we'll try and figure it out.
You know, for a second it was nice to imagine that the past could come back like that. We always had a party on December 23rd. Maybe you heard about it? It's pretty well known in the county.
Sounds amazing.
You should have seen the ballroom back then.
I can almost picture it.
The last time Rachel's family was there, Reverend Foster wasn't as sullen as usual.
And your parents?
My mother had eyes only for Leonard. And he... I saw he wouldn't stop staring at that girl.
Rachel.
She talked and moved with the grace and confidence of an adult. She wore a dress with a bow on her back. She was so beautiful. Perfect. Fuck. It was the beginning of the end, and we were breaking out the champagne.
Nikki,
Sorry, I'm becoming a freaking nostalgic up here. Well, I can't hear that sound anymore. It's gone. I'm gonna look around again, and then I'm going to bed.
be careful.
Alles klar. An der Stelle mache ich jetzt einen Cut. Ich erstmal. Keine Ahnung, was ich muss. Ja. Gut. Liebe Leute, ich bedanke mich bei euch fürs Zuschauen. Ich weiß nicht, eventuell mache ich später mit dem Spiel weiter. An sich ist es geil, aber ich kriege die ganze Zeit Gänsehaut, Alter. Ich kriege schon Gänsehaut im Gesicht. Das ist echt. Wahrscheinlich macht mir mein Kopf da viel zu viel Stress drum, aber irgendwie ist das gerade noch nichts für mich. Pussy Girlie. Ja. Alles klar, Leute. Also vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen, fürs dabei sein und bis eventuell später. Tschüss. Ein Jake taucht auf. Gute Nacht, Jake.